is the main midpoint of the back. Anything after this line, you can see this part is just the allowance. This is the zip allowance part of a skirt, and we don't have any business with it. We don't have a business with all this. Anything after this line, we don't have any business with. So from the midpoint, which is this line, and this is our hip line. So from your hip line, on your hip line part, from the midpoint, you come in by 1 inch. This is your hip line. So from the midpoint, this is the middle of the skirt. This is the part where this zip will be. So you come in by 1 inch. From that 1 inch, that's where we are connecting our butt pad. So you come to your under butt line. Don't forget, this is our hip line. This is your under butt line. So from your under butt line, from the side, you know, this will be the side of your skirt. You measure 3.5. 3.5 for somebody, for a medium sized person. Then you can use 4 for somebody that has a bigger but like a plus size. You use 4. So you, from your under butt, don't forget this is your under butt line. So from the side, you go inward like this, just measure 3.5. So you can see that we have some line, and we have a line here under the butt, 3.5. On your hip line, from the midpoint, we came inward by 1 inch. Now we are connecting those lines together. From your the 2 inch above your knee line, you connect this one to it like this. I'm going to make a connection to that part. The reason for this 2 inch that we are coming up from the knee line is so that your butt pad will not be touching your knee. You don't have any business, your butt pad, your hip pad doesn't have any business with your knee. So that's why we had a demarcation here. We have to come upward by 2 inch. So from the under butt, you connect it from that 3.5, connect it down to this place. Then from that 1 inch that we have here, from that 1 inch on the hip line, you also make a connection to this place like this. Connect it to your under butt. Then you make sure the connection is going very smooth. Then you come to that 4 inch, the same way we did for your for the front part. From that 4 inch line, you also connect it, that hip pad, you connect it to this part, that 4 inch. The reason for this 4 inch as well is that you know that it is for a gown, and a gown, a gown is starting from your waist, and you are not padding your waist. That is why we have to come down from that 4 inch, because you are not padding your waist, you are padding your hip. So that is why there's also a demarcation here. So you have that connection like that. Let me move it to this side to be able to shape it very well. This out as well. So we are done. This is what we have for the front. This is what the hip pad will look like. The shape for the front will look like this, while the one for the back will look like this. So this is what we will place on the foam. This is what we place on the foam to cut out the hip pad.